She only reached out when she felt lonely, and I always answered. We were never officially together. She never called me her boyfriend, never posted a picture of us, never introduced me as someone special. And yet, every time her world started falling apart, I was the one she came to. When her ex wouldn't reply, when she felt invisible, when her confidence shattered, I'd get a message. A random, "Hey, a late night, can we talk?" Sometimes just a crying emoji at 1:14 a.m. And even though my pride whispered, "Don't answer," my heart always said, "Maybe this time will be different." She never told me she loved me, but she'd say things like, "I don't know what I'd do without you. You're the only one who gets me. I'm so lucky to have you in my life." And I, with a heart half shattered, held on to those words like they were promises, as if being needed was the same as being loved. But it wasn't, because every time she felt okay again, when he came back, when her smile returned, when the silence ended, she disappeared. And I let it happen. Over and over. I was the voice she needed at 2 a.m., the presence she craved when no one else showed up. I was her comfort, her lifeline, her secret safety net. But I was never her choice. One night she texted, "I miss you." I stared at the screen and my heart jumped. Maybe now, I thought. Maybe she finally sees it. We talked for hours that night. She cried. She thanked me. She said, "Don't ever leave. I need you." I didn't sleep that night. But the next morning she posted a picture with him. And I thought to myself, how do you miss someone and forget them so quickly? But I stayed, because when you love in silence, you get used to the ache. You convince yourself that scraps are meals, and that being there is enough. It wasn't. It never was. And the saddest truth I had to face was, she wasn't evil. She wasn't malicious. She just didn't love me. She only needed me when no one else was around. One night, months later, she texted again, "Are you awake?" I saw it. And for the first time, I didn't answer. Not because I stopped caring, but because it hurt too much to keep giving love to someone who only saw me as a temporary fix. And in that silence, I finally heard myself. I realized that if someone only reaches for you when they're empty, you're not their person. You're just their shelter. Now, I don't reply to people who only show up when it's convenient. Not out of bitterness, but because I finally started choosing me. And if you're reading this, and you've ever been that emotional lifeline for someone, please remember, you are not a halfway house. You're not a waiting room. You're not a last resort. You are a home. And homes deserve to be chosen, not visited only when it rains.
If someone only looked for you when they were lonely, and you kept showing up, hoping it meant more, you're not alone. Subscribe to Storybar for stories that hurt, but also teach you to close the door with dignity. Because real love doesn't come looking when they need a distraction. It stays even when they don't need saving.